Today's reading is from the Holy Gospel according to Luke, chapter 11, verses 29 to 32. The crowds got even bigger, and Jesus addressed them. This is a wicked generation. It is asking for a sign. The only sign it will be given is the sign of Jonah. For just as Jonah became a sign to the Ninevites, so will the Son of Man be to this generation. On Judgment Day, the Queen of the South will rise up with the men of this generation and condemn them, because she came from the ends of the earth to hear the wisdom of Solomon, and there is something greater than Solomon here. On Judgment Day, the men of Nineveh will stand up with this generation and condemn it, because when Jonah preached, they repented, and there is something greater than Jonah here. The Gospel of the Lord. In this Gospel, Jesus is comparing the importance that the crowds gave to both Jonah and Solomon, and vis-a-vis the importance that is given to what he's preaching, his word. And he's saying to these disciples, to the people at large, that Jonah and King Solomon commanded a greater audience than himself, commanded greater respect and obedience to whatever they had to preach, as compared to Jesus. Why is this so? I believe this is so because Jesus grew up with them. He was a Jew, and he was one of them. Whereas in Jonah, in the case of Jonah, he went to Nineveh from another city. And he didn't want to go. He was swallowed by the whale, and which spit him out in the city of Nineveh. So he was an outsider. In Solomon's case, I believe that when you are in a position of authority and you speak anything, then the people will listen to you because of the office that you hold. Now, 2,000 years later, after Jesus has died, today we can see that whatever Jesus has preached 2,000 years ago holds a lot of importance. Now, that is probably because Jesus is now an outsider and we are listening to him. Today there might be a Jesus among us, and we may not be recognizing him because he's in our midst. He's one of us, and there's not much of importance we're paying to this person. So let us look out for those among us, because each of us plays an important role in the kingdom of God. Let's give importance to even the smallest person, because it is easy to overlook them, as we might take them for granted. So let us make it a point not to overlook people, because they may be very important and we may not be seeing it. Let us open our eyes and see everybody's importance. My thought for today. Have a good day.